So, any questions before we start to listen? Yeah. Okay, guys, if you guys leave it quiet. I would like if you could put it in my hand, or you could put it at the front, yeah, on the desk. What did you? I don't understand what you meant. Was it? It's an email. Okay, no, give it to me. The email is gonna be very difficult for me. Yeah, so give it. Put it to the front, inshallah. Put it to the front. Put it at the end of the lesson. Any other question? No questions. Okay. All right. So everyone understand the is rule. How does it work?
When you translate it to English,
Yeah, switch it over. Okay, number 7-1. Whilst
if it's got the, then you put translate it.
good, excellent. What about is?
You cross it out.
Get rid of is whilst.
And
Translate it.
Yeah.
And what about the vowels?
Yeah, if there's a the in front of you, take off the double.
Yeah, good. So you put dhamma on each word. How many dhammas? It all depends on whether it has
the
al or it's first of the avru. Everyone understand that? Okay. Alright, so let's continue then. So, today's lesson is about another rule. Did you guys watch the whole video? Yeah? That was a video I made before. So because last week we didn't, I kind of lost about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So I wasn't able to go through the entire lesson. But alhamdulillah, the video was done. Today's lesson is called the of rule. Of rule. So what is the of rule? The of rule is very basic, very simple. If I say something like this, the book of Allah. The book of Allah. What do you see there? See the word of. Yeah? Okay. And if I say the house of Zayd, what do I see there? Again, of. And if I say the pen of Zainab, what's there? Of. So the reason why it's called of is because in the phrase the word of is used. Everyone understand that? So if someone asks me, why is it called the of rule? Yeah, that's the answer. It's got of in there. So again, now we're going to have to do the steps, or we're going to have to do some new steps to be able to translate one of these into Arabic. So how do we translate this into Arabic? So if we would take let's say we took the example of the house of Zayd. So first of all, you write down the house of Zayd. Yeah, done? Okay, now there's 5 steps involved in the of rule. How many steps are involved in the is rule? 4.
Depending.
Yeah, 4 steps. How many steps are involved in the of rule? 5. Yeah, 5. How many fard salats are there in the day? 5, yeah. Someone was 1. Did you only pray 1? When you pray 1, there's only 5. There's 5, yeah? 5 salats. There's one guy, innit? He used to only go for Jumas, no other salat. So he says, his mom said to him, what's this? Why don't you pray like everyone else, go to the mosque 5 times a day? He said, because my dad's name was Juma Khan. And he goes, you should to be thankful my dad's name was not Eid Khan. Otherwise, going twice a year. So there's 5 steps. So what are the 5 steps? So step number 1, we're going to switch it over from right to left. So again, write this out. The house, write it all together. Then of, then Zayd. The house of Zayd. Right to left. Okay. Step number 2. You have to get rid of the of and the which is next to the of. Can you see this is the? Yeah, the which is next to of. You have to get rid of it, delete it, omit it. So the of goes and which the?
The one next to.
The one next to of. Okay, next. Number 3. So what words have we got left?
Zayd and house.
Yeah, read it from right to left.
House and Zayd.
House and Zayd, yes. Okay. Now we're going to translate this now. So what's house in Arabic? Anyone know?
Bayt.
Okay, Bayt. Yeah, Bayt. What's Zayd? Zayd. Shabash. You guys are clever. Okay. And finally, you know, this of and the was supposed to be 2 and 3. Okay, so change that to 2 and 3. Yeah, and that one's that 3. The translation is step number 4. I just skipped out of that. So we've got 1 left now. The 5th one is the vowels. Yeah, sisters, mashallah, thank you for your whispering. Yeah, may Allah reward you for all the whispering that you do. And I hope you don't whisper in salat as well. Yeah. So remember, there's other people who are in class as well. And sometimes what happens is by some people whispering, others get disturbed. So it's not nice. So you might be thinking you're doing something good by asking someone else for help, but you're disturbing other people as well. So make sure you listen to everything. Whatever you miss, don't worry, you got the recording. Chill out. Yeah, relax. Yeah. You don't have to get something verified by the person next to you. Otherwise, they would be teaching. Okay, so now it's the vowels. So the vowels, this is where everyone has to think, okay. Yeah, are you guys all thinking? Yes or no? You thinking, bro? About what? As long as HMC, yeah, we're okay. Alright, so now look at this now, okay. Bayt, put a number 1 under Bayt. This is called the first word of the of rule. And Zayd, guess what Zayd's called? Second word of the of rule. Okay? First word of the of rule, second word of the of rule. So the rule is this. The first word of the of rule takes a single vowel. What are the vowels in Arabic? Dhamma, Fatha, and Kasra. Those are, you can only take one of those 3, not double. Yeah, single Dhamma, single Fatha, single Kasra.
This is the only one that has of in it though.
So, first word of. And the second word, it can only take Kasra. Either 2 kasras or 1 kasra. Yeah? So the first word of the of rule takes what? Single vowel. Which vowels? Either single dhamma or single fatha or? And what can the second word of the of rule only take? Only kasra. What does that only kasra mean? Single or double. Make sense? Now I want you to put on this word Bayt and Zayd the appropriate vowels. You got 30 seconds to put the vowels on. Yeah? 30 seconds to put the appropriate vowels on. The appropriate. Like my uncle says. Appropriate. So put the appropriate vowels on. Yeah. 10 seconds left. Okay. Let's have a look. What did you guys get? You should have got this. The second word takes kasra, 2 kasras. Why 2? Because there's no al there, no. And the first word, either you can give it a single dhamma, or a single kasra, or a single fatha. You could have given any one of those. Yeah? You could have said Baytu Zaydin, or Bayta Zaydin, or Bayti Zaydin. Yeah? Everyone understand that? There's some people here who made a mistake. I can tell by your faces. Or you need to go to toilet. One of the two. Yeah. So who gave, tell the truth, who gave Zayd 1 kasra? I told you, yeah. Look at that. I'm not psychic, by the way. Just in case you guys make me some big time in psychic shape. So how you understand why you're supposed to give it 2 kasras? Yeah. If there was an al here, al Zayd, then you would have given it 1. Make sense? Because there's no al, you're going to give it 2. Make sense? Okay, so let's go over this again now. The house of Zayd, 5 steps. What are the 5 steps? Number 1, switch it over. Number 2, get rid of the off. Number 3, which the one next to off, not any of them. Number 3, number 4, translate it. Number 5, what vowels do you put on each word? First word takes single, and the second one takes kasra, either 2 or 1. Make sense? Look at that. Easy peasy, huh? Is that easy peasy? What do you guys say? Fine. It can take anything at this moment. Yeah, for now, it can take anything. Good question. Inshallah, later on you'll see what it does take. Okay, let's close this. The language. Yesterday I broke my toenail playing football. Toe poking. Huh? Cheap shoes as well. The wrong shoe. Trainers is wearing. So I'm gonna get some new trainers, inshallah. I bought some like these trainers, then I bought some badminton trainers, and now I'm gonna buy AstroTurf trainers. Where do I put them on? Where do you put your trainers? Kabu, yes, of course. It's emergency, isn't it? So emergency over here. Kabu. Okay, so next one now. Have a go at this. The book of Allah. So you guys got 2 minutes now. You guys got 2 minutes to do this yourself. Go.
Book is in Arabic.
Kitab. Book, kitab. The tricky part is going to be the vowels. Yeah, the vowels is going to be the tricky part. And don't forget, take the off the first word. Yeah? Don't forget to take the off the first word, where a lot of students make mistakes. Okay, let's have a go then. So what did you guys get? Anybody got anything else? Sister, what did you get? Shabash, good. Okay, So let's look at this then. So switch it around. The book of Allah. What do we do? Get rid of.
And the
Number 3, get rid of the. Which the?
one next to
One next to of. Yeah, so just box that. Then number 4, translate. So translate it. Remember, whoever said al-kitab, why did they make a mistake? Because they didn't cross the dot. Yeah, they didn't cross the dot. Kitab and Allah. Okay, and number 5, vowels. So we're gonna add to the second word. How many kasras to the second word?
Can it be
It's gonna be 1, isn't it? The word Allah has an al at the beginning. It's like the name Allah is actually the Allah. Yeah. It's like from the word ilah, the God. According to many scholars. Okay, and there you can add a fatha if you want, or if you want to add a kasra, you could say kitabillah, or you could have said kitabullah. Don't mind at the moment. Later on, inshallah, you learn which vowel to put on there. But all you have to know for now is single vowel in the first word, second word gets kasra. Everyone say single vowel in the first word, second one gets kasra. Yeah, so remember that like a nursery rhyme. Remember, keep going over it. Okay, all right, let's do one more then. You guys like examples? Okay. The pen of the man. Yeah, the pen of the man. Go for it. 2 minutes.
this pen.
Sorry? Pen. Qalam. Qalam.
What if you can't write or if you don't know?
Don't worry, bro. There's always a first time. You go for it. Remember, yeah, you only get rid of the which is next to of. Only the one next to of. And first word, single vowel to the first word. Okay, done? Alright, let's have a go then. So what did you guys get? Anyone got anything else? No? Okay, so number 1, step 1, what do we do?
Switch.
Yeah, switch it around. So we're gonna write this the man, or the pen rather, of the man. Okay, number 2. Get rid of the of goes. Number 3. Get rid of which the one next to. Remember there's 2 there, isn't it? You leave this one. This one, leave it alone. Good. Okay, so number 3 is the. Number 4. Translate. Excellent. So what are you gonna get? Remember, not al-qalam. Yeah? Not al-qalam. Qalam. And the man, ar-rajul. Shabash. Did anyone watch the what's it? The Huruf Qamari and Shamsi? The sun mullahs. Watch, yeah? Make sense? Yeah. Very easy to understand, isn't it? Once from America, a non-Muslim emailed me saying, "Thank you for making this video." Okay. I don't know, they probably had some assignment in school or something to understand the moon. And yes, from America, someone emailed me saying, thank you for making this. I don't know, I think they were non-Muslim. Might be Muslim.
Should have converted.
Huh?
Should have converted.
Oh, this is a sign, bro. This is a sign. The moon and the sun are signs. Okay, so what vowels? Qalamu ar-rajuli. Yeah, you could have had qalama ar-rajuli, qalami ar-rajuli. Yeah. Everyone happy with that? Okay, let's do one more example now. Okay, so the house of a mother. The house of a mother. Mother is Um. Okay, done? Right, let's have a go then. So what did you get? Yeah, so okay, let's just do a quick translation there. The house of a mother. Let's get rid of the of and the. And then translate it. House is Bait and a mother. Yeah, Bait. We don't have to do what we did last week, is to add a ta marbuta onto anything. That rule is unique to the Israel. Yeah, remember that adding the ta if the word is a gender neutral word. You don't have to do any of that here. Yeah, it's bait. Okay, and the vowels? Baitu. Yeah, or you could have had baiti ummin, or you could have had baita ummin. Yeah.
Even if that was a gender neutral, you would have
No need to.
Is it because the mother is
You said about
It was
lady.
initially-
The word
Yeah.
Why don't? Yeah, because it's
Mother.
yeah, it can only be applied for a female.
Anything that is natural.
Yeah.
You know, when we rearrange sentences, does the noun always come first?
Sorry?
When we rearrange the sentence,
Yeah.
does the noun always first and other
Whatever is at the beginning on the left hand side, you put it on the right hand side. For now. You're going to learn about nouns and verbs next lesson, inshallah. Yeah, so arrangement of verbs and nouns next lesson. Any other question? Bro, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to say last week. I'm only going to tell you the vowels in the last letter. Yeah? Well, is the last letter anyway. Yeah, so it's ummu. Shadda. So you win. I lost. Go on.
You know how we've just done nouns, verbs, partners? Which one does I think this will be?
I don't know, bro. Because I haven't taught you. Something I ain't taught you, I don't know. That's my answer. Inshallah, when we learn it, then I'll tell you. Okay, everyone got that? Alright, now we're going to move on to stage 2 now. Yeah? So, you know, like when you clock stage 1. Yeah? I've been playing this game called 8-ball pool. Have you heard that? Yeah, trust me, it's just so addictive. Once I start it, like, carry on game after game, I lose coins. I have to stop it, get delete it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to stage 2 now. So now stage 2 is this. So look, this is called apostrophe S. Apostrophe S. if you ever come across apostrophe S at the end of a word, yeah, for example, like if I say this, Zaid's house, all that means, don't get scared, all that means is, in the of version, it means the house of Zaid. Make sense? If I say to you, Fatima's car, what's that in the of format? The car of Fatima. If I say the house of Allah, put that into the apostrophe S rule. Allah's house. Everyone got that? So you guys all know how to quickly transform. So we don't need to do any rules, do we? Okay. So if you ever get this in the homework, which you will, all you have to do first step is convert the apostrophe S rule into the of format. And then from there do the 5 steps. Make sense? Yeah. Okay. So let me give you one and then you guys can have a go. Allah's messenger. Yeah, so messenger is Rasul. So have a go. You've got 2 minutes to translate this into Arabic. Is this the most fun lesson? I'm going to tell you guys. This is the fun lesson. Yeah, this is the lesson where you get fun kind of feeling. You're going to become so quick at this, you won't even have to do the steps. You're just going to see the word straight away you write it. Yeah, that's just how it's going to become. Okay, done?
Yeah.
What did you guys get? Shabash, very good. So you put this into the of format. So the messenger of Allah. Then you switch it over. Becomes the messenger of Allah. Then you get rid of the of under the. Of under goes. And you translate it. Messenger is Rasul, and the word Allah is. Yeah. Okay, should bring that a bit more closer. Okay, and then add the vowels. What's the vowels? So let's just say Rasula Allah. Yeah, Rasul Allah. That's why in the kalima, have you noticed? La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. You don't say Rasulunullah. Yeah, Rasulullah. Everyone got that? Right, shabash. Now we're going to move on to third stage. Yeah, we're going to third stage. What's third stage? We're going to combine both the is rule and the of rule in one sentence. Yeah, so this is a bit of a tough one here. Let's see if you guys can do this. The house of Zaid is big. Okay, so big in Arabic is kabir. Kabir. I had a friend called Kabir. He wasn't Kabir. The guy was Saghir. What was it?
Maybe his personality was big.
Yeah, probably short.
Is that where the names?
It's good for there.
Is that where the names Kadir and Sagir come from?
Yeah,
Kabir and Sagir.
that's it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, I've not got to that yet.
have to know the Israel, how to deal with the Israel as well here. So this is a bit of a tough one. Guys in the back, are you guys okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're not dying or anything. Heart attack. Put your hand up if you finished.
I don't know how to translate the Arabic.
What do you mean don't have to translate?
You know, the English I got big Zayd house.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
house is bait.
Zayd.
Yeah. Zayd is Zayd.
I don't know how to write it, you know what I mean?
Just write it. Look at the ones we done before. Haven't you written down?
Yeah, big.
Yeah, so copy that. Done? Yeah. Any sisters done? Alright. Let's have a go. No, now have a go. Should we wait? Okay, 30 seconds more. Come on. There used to be this show that used to come on before when I was young called Crystal Maze. Anyone watch that? That's good there. Yeah.
You know, in the homework app, we sent that video about the handwriters. It's Arabic handwriting. Did a video on it.
Oh yeah, I did a long time ago. Okay. If I remember. If I don't remember then email me. Okay, let's have a go then. So look at this now. So I'll do it step by step with you guys. So first of all, number 1, write it out. All this on the side. So the house of Zayd is big. Which words do we need to get rid of? Is,
Of the.
of, and the. Yeah. Which words you got left?
Big Zayd house.
Okay. So house, what's house? Bait. What's Zayd? Zayd. What's big? Kabir. Okay. Now, between which two words does the is fall?
Zayd and big.
Yeah. So there, yeah. That's what it is there. Between which two words the of fall?
Zayd and Zayd.
Of. Everyone got that? So this is why you need to section this part. Now, the second word of the of rule, what does it take? How many is it going to take? 2, yeah. What's bait going to take? Singular one. In this case, it's going to take a dhamma because this is the first word of the Israel. Kabir is the second word of the Israel. And remember we learned last week? The first word of the Israel takes dhamma and the second word of the Israel takes dhamma. What's big here? Is Zayd big or is the house big? House is it? So these are 2 rules. Yeah, so here you have to give this dhamma. You got to give this dhamma because it's the Israel. Up till now, we haven't talked about the Israel in today's lesson. Now we've introduced the Israel. Now you have to apply the Israel laws to the sentence. Yeah. So the of rule you've learnt. Israel is on top of that. It's like layered. Of rule on top of that. Israel. What's the first word of the Israel called? Anyone know? Mubtada. What's the second word called? Khabar. So here the bait is the mubtada, mim, m, and the kabir is the khabar. What vowel does a mubtada take? Dhamma. What vowel does a khabar take? Dhamma. Make sense? Why do you give bait only a single dhamma though?
Because
Single.
of.
Because the first word of rule, shabash.
How about the Kabir?
Kabir, second word of Israel.
Double dhamma.
So it takes dhamma, but in this case, how many dhammas are you going to give Kabir?
2.
Why double? Because there's no al. No al. Remember I told you it starts off very easy, but don't be deceived by the nice colors on the board. You guys have to learn this stuff. Sometimes what happens, Shaitan comes to you and he sits in the class with you and he says to you, you know, this lesson's so easy. You don't write anything down because you've understood it. And then 3 or 4 days later, you forget everything. And then you come back to class and you think, what happened last week? And the guy has to remind you of everything again. So make sure you note everything down. Make sure you mark everything down. Otherwise, you're going to forget stuff. So everyone understand that? So let me do it again. So look. The house of Zayd is big. What do? Switch it over. Yeah? Let's see if I can undo all of that. Okay. So get rid of the is, get rid of the of and the, and then you translate. So Bayt, Zayd, Kabir. Right. Now find between which two words the is for.
Big and Zayd.
Between which two words the of for.
Bayt and Zayd.
Yeah. Now what you do is section it off. The second word of the is rule is what?
Kabir.
Kabir. The second word of the of rule is what? Zayd, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the first word of the of rule?
Bayt.
What's the first word of the is rule?
Zayd.
So the word bayt is two things. The first word of the of rule and first word of the is rule. So it's going to have the rules of rule applying to it and the rules of is applying to it. Yeah. So you give Zayd 2 kasras, bayt, because it's not only the of rule, but it's also the is rule to that. Gotta give it dhamma. And kabir, second word of the is rule, so you give it 2 dhammas, not kasra. 2 dhammas. It's the khabar. Yeah. Okay, let's do another example. City of the messenger is beautiful. The city of the messenger is beautiful. So city is Medina. Hear that nasheed? Okay, so messenger, Rasul, and beautiful, Jameel. Okay, so have a go. 2 minutes. Okay, let's have a go. What did you guys get? What else? Okay, so you write this out. So, city of the messenger is beautiful. Beautiful. Here it is. Open there. Translate. Okay. Are you going to write Jamil or Jamilatun? Who says adata marbuta? Who says don't adata marbuta? Who is so confused? Most of you. Look. You have to look at the first word of the Israel. If the first word of the Israel is feminine, then you have to add a ta marbuta onto the second word of the Israel. Okay, so you say Jamilatun. If you've forgotten this, what you have to do, watch the video again. The Israel video, watch it again, so you understand this. Yeah, remember I said gender neutral words? You have to add a ta marbuta if it's feminine. Okay, so because it's Medina feminine, then this has to be feminine as well. Okay, so now at the vowels, so section is off, there's the of. What are you going to say? Madinatu ar-Rasuli Jamilatun. Yeah? Madinatu ar-Rasuli Jamilatun.
So it could be that kasra, it could also be any for ar-Rasul.
Ar-Rasul, it has to be kasra. Second word of the of rule always takes kasra. First word of the of rule always takes single vowel. Yeah. Second word of the of rule takes kasra. But we've only given this word here a dhamma. Why?
Because it's first word
The
of
first word of the is rule. Yeah, and that's the first word of the second word of the is the khabar. Remember that? Yes. Do you not do what? You can have the first word and the second word as of rule. And what do you mean separate? So yeah, this is the first word of the of rule. This is the second word of rule. Yeah, Madinatu ar-Rasul. Shabash, very good. Yeah. Everyone got that?
So I'm a bit confused after, you know, when you reverse it
Yeah.
with the.
So the sticks to the beginning of that word. Whatever word is on, you keep it there.
Yeah, I was confused about it.
Yeah. The messenger is the messenger. So before it. Okay, one more example, then we're gonna look in the Quran. Look at this now. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. If you guys don't know how to say this straight away, something is wrong with your kalima. Yeah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. La ilaha illallah. Okay, let's have a go. So I'm just going to write this straight here. Okay, so Muhammad, Rasul, Allah. Yeah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Why is that? Because look, when you bring it over, Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. So what do you have here? Of and the goes. Is goes. Yeah. Okay, and add the vowels. So where is the of rule now? Between
left side.
yeah, it's between these two words now. So what's the word Allah gonna take? Kasra, single kasra. What's the word Rasul gonna take? Dhamma. Why? Why this time Dhamma? Because it's the second word of the Isrul. Muhammad is the first word of the Isrul. So Muhammadun Rasulullah. Muhammadun Rasulullah. See over there, the first word was the first word of the Isrul. That's why we gave it Dhamma. Now Rasul is the second word of Israel. Both first word of Israel and second word of Israel takes Dhamma. So this is why in the kalima you say Muhammadun Rasulullah. And if you kind of say with tajweed, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Yeah, Muhammadun Rasulullah. You can't say Muhammadin Rasulullah. Muhammadan Rasulullah. So what's wrong with your kalima? You say Muhammadun Rasulullah. Everyone got that? Inshallah. If you don't understand it, don't worry about it. Watch the video again, watch it again, watch it again. Try the homeworks as much as you can. Ask other people. Next week, ask me. Okay, now, let's just, two things left. How to translate from Arabic to English very quick. And then we look at the Quran for examples. So look, how do you translate from Arabic to English? If I had this word, Bayt Allah, what link, what rule is there between Bayt and Allah? Obviously, straight away comes to your mind, yeah? Okay, so what's the second word going to take? What vowel? Kasra, yeah? And what's the first going to take? It could be Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra, we don't know because Baytullah. How do you translate this? Translate each word. What's Bayt? House. What's the word Allah? Allah. Right? Now all you have to do is add an of there and add a the to the first word. And then switch it around. The house of Allah. Simple as that. Translate each word, add in the of and the, switch it over. Make sense? Okay, let's look at now. See, look, you guys will be able to read something like that, yeah, in a few years. Yeah, like that. That I can like read through without even thinking of the rules. I can just read through it, and I'll probably make about no mistakes reading that because I'm used to it. I've been like 17 years now. I've been learning Arabic a long time. Some of you probably are not even 17 yet, and I've been learning Arabic more than you've been born, or longer than you've born. So this is what you're going to learn, and these rules I can show you here examples of the of rule. Yeah, so there's examples here of the of rule. For example, like over here. Here, Khalid ibn Makhladin. Khalid ibn Makhladin, son of Makhlad. Of rule. Straight away, you know what vowel goes in Makhlad? Kasra. How many kasras? Two, because it's not. Okay. Now let's look at the Quran, and then we finished. Okay, so look at this now. Let's go to the last surahs. We'll quickly finish. Look. Bismillahi. What's that? Of rule. Name of Allah. That's why the word Allah takes kasra. Second word, the of rule always takes kasra. That's why you can't say Bismillahu. Arab might give you a flank kick. Yeah? From his grave. Bi Rabbin Nasi. Yeah, Rabbin Nasi, Lord of the people. Malikin Nasi, second word. Why does the first word have a single vowel? The first word of the of rule takes single vowel. Ilahin Nasi, God of the people. Yeah. Again, Ilah is the first word of the of rule, single vowel. Nas is second word of the of rule. Yeah, kasra. Sharril waswasi, evil of the whisperer. First word, why does it take single?
First.
Because it's the first word. Waswas, why does it say kasra? Oops. Too further. Okay, look at this one. Nasrullahi, help of Allah. Why does the second word have kasra?
Second order.
Yeah, because second of rule. Nasru, why does it have a single vowel?
First one is off.
First word of rule. In the whole Quran, you see how you find it? The rule I told you. That's how it works.
How do you know it's the rule?
Because the meaning. If you see the word help and Allah next to each other,
Yeah.
help of Allah.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay, now. Okay, now let's just look at what we learned today and I'll give you the Arabic terms for it. Okay, so what did we learn today? We learned the of rule. What's the of rule? 5 steps. Turn it, flip it over, remove the of, remove the next to of, and translate and the vowels. What are the vowels? First word take single vowel. Second word kasra, not double kasra. Say kasra. What's the first word of the of rule called? It's called mub. Oh, got confused there. Mudaf. And the second word of the of rule is called mudaf ilayh. Yeah, mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. First word is called mudaf, second word is called mudaf ilayhi. There you have it. That's the rule. That's how it works. Mudaf and the mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. And with the Sheikh Zayd, you're probably going to cover that. Mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. And that's it basically. And then the is rule, combine it with the of rule. You can try sentences yourself, make up sentences, practice with each other, and say things, and you'll see you'll improve. Practice makes perfect basically. So you learn all this, now you need to put in lots of practice. Okay, we'll stop. Any questions? No?